What is up, everyone? My name is Jack Saffel, back again with another video, and today I am here with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2017 predictions. And going into this pay-per-view, I reckon the show could be very, very good. SmackDown has been on a roll for God knows how many months now, and although the last two episodes of SmackDown haven't been that incredible compared to some of the other ones we got, they've still been very solid with what they've been producing. So I reckon the show could be very good. There could be a lot of surprises that could happen, and hopefully we get some good matches out of it. So we'll quickly talk about the pre-show match between Mojo Rawley and Kurt Hawkins. I don't believe that there was any feud set up for this. Apparently there was some social media things going on between each other. They were sending each other tweets, and they'd be like, alright, you two can have a fucking match for Elimination Chamber. Who do I think is going to win? Give it to Kurt Hawkins. I mean, ever since he's returned to WWE, he's done fuck all, honestly. Mojo Rawley, he's stupid. He doesn't need a win. Just give it to Kurt Hawkins and do something with the poor fucker. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to give it to Kurt Hawkins to win this match. Now moving on to the actual show, we'll first talk about Becky Lynch versus Mickie James. They've had a bit of a feud between each other after it was revealed that Mickie James was La Luchador, costing Becky Lynch all of her matches between Alexa Bliss and all that. Now it's going to come to fruition at this pay-per-view. Who do I think is going to win? I'd say give it to Becky Lynch. I think Mickie James can be there to put over the newer stars and make them look good. You know, I'm happy to see Mickie James come back, but I really do want to see Becky Lynch pick up a win in this one. You know, she's been losing quite a bit ever since she lost the women's title to Alexa Bliss. She hasn't really had a big win yet. Yeah, my pick is Becky Lynch to win. Next up, we have Apollo Crews and Kalisto taking on Dolph Ziggler. This match can't start because Ziggler has now turned full heel. He's been attacking Kalisto and Apollo Crews, who have kind of had his back for a while, but now he's kind of turned on him. He wants to prove that he's, you know, the best and all that, and now he's gone fully crazy and, you know, swinging chairs on them and all that. And Daniel Bryan made the match on SmackDown. You know, if you think you want to fight, you know, have a 2-on-1 handicap match between those guys. Who do I think is going to win? I reckon somehow, someway, Dolph Ziggler is going to win this. I'm not exactly sure how he's going to do it since it's a 2-on-1 handicap match, but maybe he can find a way to distract the ref or whatever. He gets knocked out, he hits both guys with something, and Ziggler wins the match. That could happen. So yeah, my pick for that is Dolph Ziggler. Next we have Nikki Bella versus Natalya, the train wreck of a feud, which I've kind of been enjoying. Natalya was the one who attacked Nikki Bella at Survivor Series, and now she pretty much fully hates Nikki Bella, trying to attack her any way she can. Like on Talking Smack this week, she ended up, you know, hitting her head on one of the things that hold up the pre-show panel table or whatever. And you know, Nikki Bella's, you know, made fun of Natalya, and they had a little segment backstage. Well, not backstage, but they were in separate areas, and a little interview there, and you know, Natty's just been saying, oh, your success is because of John Cena and all that kind of stuff. And who do I think is going to win? I feel like Nikki Bella's going to win this match. I don't really see Natalya winning it for some reason. I don't know why. Because I think Nikki Bella is going to pull something out. I don't know how, but Nikki Bella's just going to win in a pretty standard match in my opinion. Then we get to the Tag Team Turmoil match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team titles. It is American Alpha, Heath Slater and Rhino, Breezango, the Usos, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. And I'm not... who do I think is going to win? I believe American Alpha is going to retain their SmackDown Tag titles. This is their first defense on pay-per-view for the SmackDown titles, and honestly, just take a look at the tag team division on SmackDown. What do you really have? I mean, really, you don't really have a big team, you know, on the SmackDown roster. You know, Heath Slater and Rhino, they haven't really done much since they've become champions. You know, Breezango are jobbers. You know, Vaudevillains and the Ascension are practically the same as well. And the Usos, they haven't really done a lot. You know, they haven't really focused on the tag team division, unfortunately. But yeah, I just think American Alpha is going to win because they're really the only, you know, viable tag team, the only tag team you can actually take seriously on SmackDown. So yeah, I think they're going to retain their titles. Next, we have a match for the SmackDown Women's Championship between Alexa Bliss and Naomi. and I feel this is going to be a really good match. I think I'm happy that they're finally giving Naomi a chance for the SmackDown Women's title after all this time, and Alexa Bliss has been a really good champion as well. Who do you think is going to win? I know Naomi has been, pinning her on SmackDown, and she pinned her at the Rumble recently, but I think Alexa's going to retain somehow. Knowing WWE, they'll find a way for her to retain the championship. Maybe get Mickie James involved, because they've got a bit of a alliance going on, so maybe she can get involved and cost Naomi the match. So that's one thing they could go. Or maybe Naomi does win, which will be a nice surprise. But looking at this overall, I believe Alexa Bliss is going to retain her championship. Next we have Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. Luke Harper got kicked out of the Wyatt family after a bit of dissension, and now he's gone babyface and he's going after the Wyatts and Bray for kicking him out of the group and betraying him and all that kind of stuff. And Randy Orton is now Wyatt's favourite son or whatever. Who do I think is going to win? Randy Orton's going to win. I know Harper's just turned face, and they could build some momentum for him, but Orton's just won the Royal Rumble, so I feel like it only makes sense for him to win this match here and get a victory before his match with Mania against whoever becomes WWE Champion. So yeah, I predict that Randy Orton is going to win this match. And then we get to the main event, an Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship. John Cena defending against AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, The Miz, Baron Corbin, and Bray Wyatt. So, it's pretty obvious who I want to win, and I'm going to be picking Bray Wyatt. WWE cannot be this delusional when it comes to having Cena and Orton again at Mania. I can't see that happening. People saying, Cena just won the title, why would he just drop it 2 weeks later? He's had much shorter reigns as, world champion, so this will be nothing for him. I think his match with AJ was just an excuse for him to get a 16th world title reign, shoot in, or maybe so that a heel can beat a babyface in this match. But who do I think is going to win this? Bray Wyatt, as I said before. I want him to become champion so we can have the blow-off feud between Wyatt and Orton. They've been building this feud up since at least September, after after Orton's match with Lesnar at SummerSlam. They've been building up this feud, and I think this can come to a fruition at WrestleMania, and these two can have a really good match. I'm not sure if Orton will win the championship at Mania. Maybe Wyatt can retain it, but we have to wait and see who wins this match first. But if AJ Styles wins, I wouldn't be disappointed. I don't see Ambrose winning because he's a Continental Champion right now. Miz, no, and Corbin, no as well. I think this will be a really good match, though, a really good Elimination Chamber match, and I think they could do a lot of cool things, especially AJ, knowing how he's such a very high-flying offense style. He can do some really cool stuff in that chamber. But yeah, I'm hoping and I am predicting that Bray Wyatt is going to win the chamber match and become the new WWE Champion. So yeah, these are my predictions for Elimination Chamber. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your predictions, and if you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackmanLol31 if you want to check me out there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out in 3, 2, 1.